In this video, we are going to see how to install WordPress on Ubuntu server or on your hosting server. Everyone can say that is it necessary to install WordPress by using command prompt? Yes, because on the server there is a root permissions while modification of the files. For example, if you are installing a plugin or something else, so for that particular path location, if you are adding new files, so the root is not allowed to install the files at that particular path. So you need to give permissions for the WordPress to install them. So all these credentials are required. So for that process we are going to install WordPress using command prompt. And in the description given below I have given a link. Just open it. As soon as you open that link you can see the page as I'm showing here. And just scroll down, and this is the first step. This is the first step which you need to do. Just copy that command and go to the terminal and just paste it here and press enter. In the earlier video you have given a password in the phpMyAdmin panel, and also in the third video you have, while installing the MySQL, you have given the password. So whatever the password you given for the MySQL, you need to enter the same password right now here also. So click on enter. Since the password is matching, it has been successfully entered into MySQL. So, and the next thing is you need to create a database where you need to store the all the files that have been stored for the WordPress. Since I'm creating the database name as WordPress, I'm leaving it as. And this is the command which tells you mm, so what type of the username should be, and also password for him also. So right now I'm changing only password, and the username I'm leaving as it is, and also telling the local host only. The username is WordPress user and the password is 123456. I'm clicking on enter and you can see the query okay, and we are giving the permissions to the user so that he can access everything in the database. I'm clicking on enter and you can see the query okay. And since we are not restarting the server, we need to enter this command so that it automatically flushes the privileges which you have been entered to the MySQL database. So and finally exit. So for right now you have done everything fine. I mean MySQL database you have been created for WordPress. Now we need to install these WordPress files. So just copy the first command and paste it here. It means if you are entered into any specific path, it gets out of from the specific path to root folder. This is the command for it. And just copy the second one so that it downloads the jar file. Yeah, it has been downloaded and we need to extract that file. Just copy and pasting it here, and it's downloaded and extracted all the files here you can see. And next thing is we need to update the our sudo by using sudo command. I'm copying it and pasting it here so that it will know that these files are added. And done. And next thing is we need to add the necessary PHP libraries for handling of this WordPress. That's too done. And we are going into this WordPress folder because we are copying this WordPress downloaded path location to the onto the server. I mean like your particular domain, like a local some google.com. So when you click on that address you can see that WordPress homepage. So we have been successfully, sorry, this is for configuration files, sorry, this is not for and we need to here edit three things. One is the database. The database is we have been created WordPress, right? And the user is, if you don't know, you can just scroll it up, and here you can see this is the database and it is the database username. So just go to there and just delete it and paste it here. And similarly for the password also, just remove that and enter the password which you have entered at the time, and click on enter. Sorry, Control X to save and Y to exit and enter. Now you have configured the WordPress file saying that this is the database, this is the user and password also. And just go to there which we have done the things. Yeah, these are the things which we have been modified. So it is the way which we are copying the files from the downloaded path to the path which we want. This is the earlier which I have been said. And finally all the files has been copied. So now you can move to the that particular path location. And next thing is telling that root telling that your Ubuntu server telling that Ubuntu server giving give permission to this particular path location. And you have also creating the upload file folder also, so that it will not create any issues. And you are also creating the permissions whenever there is an upload file, so that the image will be uploaded safely there, and also giving the permissions there. So if everything works fine, then go to the URL which you have been used, and this is the URL which I am. Okay, if everything works fine and you finally can see this page, and you need to enter a few in the next step, it will be finished, and title should be something like student or something, and title should be learn, and see that you remember your username and the password also, and click on this and finally click on install WordPress, and you can see successfully open the WordPress dashboard. And by this step you have been successfully successfully installed the WordPress. Thanks for watching this video.